Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we've got a quick announcement, and that is that we are going to be doing a new playthrough, a new series is going to be starting on my channel, and I'm going to be joined once again by Elusive Ghost here.
Hello.
Got the thumbs up. Very nice. Yeah, so our server is going down. We're getting a fresh wipe, so we're going to be doing a fresh start on a new server, which will have mods. It's mostly quality of life. We've got some new planets to explore and some NPCs that we'll be able to battle this time. So that's going to be exciting, but it's going to be very freeform. We're not doing a scenario this time. We're just doing an open playthrough. We've got a couple of goals each that we're kind of going for, kind of a group goal, and then individual goals. What's your goal going to be for this?
My goal is really to get a range of functional ships. I think that's the big one for me.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think building up like a fleet, essentially. You've got
Exactly.
different ships for everything, and they all kind of match and go together. We're going to need a color scheme. I just thought of this, actually, for our
We've got a
faction.
color scheme. We've got a
Oh, I
black,
suppose.
black and green.
Black, white, and green. Black and green.
There
I'm
you
okay
go.
with that. Um, also open to suggestions, too. So
Yeah.
if there's someone has really good ideas, throw some colors in chat, and we'll pick through them. Maybe we'll do something crazy. But yeah, so that's one goal. I want to get to every planet and every moon. So that's gonna be my big goal. I actually, in the thousands of hours I've played the game, I've never actually been to every planet and every moon in a multiplayer server or in any single server world. So that's my goal. So we're gonna go to every planet. We're going to build little outposts, and then we're gonna build some sort of space station to park the fleet at.
Yeah.
And
Because
yeah,
the
go
one
for it.
struggle we're gonna have is no jetpacks.
Yeah, true. We're doing this with no jetpacks, which is going to be fun. We're going to be in ships all the time whenever we want to be flying, which will be a lot of fun. I really enjoy those types of playthroughs. So, yeah. So you might wonder, what are we doing here standing on top of a wall in the middle of nowhere? Well, that's because with this announcement, we are also going to be building our our starting setup for this playthrough. And the way we're going to do this is we're each going to start with one thing. We're going to be building a little starter base and a rover. And one of us is going to build the base, one of us is going to build the rover, and then we're going to switch halfway through. So we got 15 minutes to build, and then we're going to switch, and we're going to build on each other's grids for another 15 minutes. And wherever we end up with, that's going to be what we start our playthrough with, and it should be interesting. So you're going to start with the rover. You wanted the rover, I guess.
Yes. I want to go for the rover.
That'll be interesting. I'm 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 excited. I've never actually done one of these before. I'm going to go over to this side.
All right, I'll go to my side then.
I am going to be building the base then.
Yes.
And are we just going really minimalist with this, like super early starter base? We're talking maybe like survival kit.
Yes,
Am I even
survival
going
kit.
for like a basic assembler even? Or is it just going to be survival kit and like a bed and some air?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was thinking, is maybe just one source of power, like a single windmill or a solar panel or
Okay.
something like that.
One
Because it is
battery,
an
one power
outpost,
source.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Super simple.
And then I'm going to keep the rover to a minimum as well, but it needs to have 2 seats and a
Yes.
survival kit.
Yes, ideally.
That's it for me.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. So we got 15 minutes. I'm going to start the timer. I'll give you a countdown. Three,
Go for it.
2, 1, start.
All right.
Gosh, I don't even know how I'm going to, like... I haven't built a small base in a really long time, so...
I have an idea of what I want to achieve, but I've already started using the jetpack. I mean,
Yeah, same. Well, we're building on a planet and you're building a rover. That's, like, going to be a lot more difficult than my task here.
oh my goodness, I keep missing the
Um,
blocks.
Maybe I just need to look at what blocks, my functional blocks first.
I've gone completely the opposite, and I've gone for just getting the seats in. That's as far as I planned. Okay. So it doesn't have to be practical, right?
No, we're probably going to change these right away, I assume, and build them up.
Alright. What do we need? What do we need? Go for one of you. Not to put any time pressure on you, but we're already 1.5 minutes in.
That's actually disgusting. I don't want to think about. I'm not good with time limits. When I do builds, I take hours to do builds. That's just everything I build takes hours. So this is a serious struggle, and I even got time ahead of this to set up my hotbar a little bit. I requested that specifically because I'm like,
You did.
there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And it's helping, but still struggling significantly, I think. Do I want a connector so we can connect the rover up? Oh, maybe I'll let you worry about that. That's the nice thing about knowing I'm going to hand this off to somebody. I mean, like, well, I didn't think of that.
If I don't want to do it, someone else will have to do it. Yeah, well, wait until you see what I've built, so...
Yeah, I'm excited. Rovers are something I really enjoy building, so I'm excited for seeing what you're going to give me to work with.
I definitely wouldn't be. But that was one of the main reasons why I was interested in doing a whole line of functional ships, is just to kind of expand a little bit.
Yeah, branch out.
Exactly. Rather than just making the same old square block. I mean, it will still be a square block, I'm sure.
I'm already getting caught up in my trap of like decorating things nicely before I even have a simple setup. I need to make sure I get like the idea of my design down first before I start going crazy and decorating.
And then it's been how long's it been since we did our last one? It's been about a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it must have been. It's getting close to a year if it's not a year already, which is kind of crazy. It's flown by, and I haven't done much YouTube wise in that year, so it's good to be back at it a little bit.
Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Definitely function. That's what I'm thinking right now. Get everything in play.
Mm. Get the stuff you really think you're gonna want placed.
Okay, so
We're almost 5 minutes in. My God.
I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work for us.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. I just realized I forgot to set up a hotbar for Windows.
I can't wait for you to try and work out what I've done with this thing. You got to color it as well, right?
How about we don't have to worry about painting, and we wait to see what people put in comments for colors, and then we can repaint after. Not part of this. I'm just trying to think of excuses not to have to paint. Okay. Sounds like a reasonable excuse.
Oh, I agree. It's why I agreed for you to come onto the series. It's for you to do all the painting
Yeah.
and the building. Even though it's on your channel.
Yeah,
You know
you
who's in
were
charge.
urging me. You're like, hey, we should do something. We should do something. I'm like, yes, I know. We should do something. So, I'm glad. I wouldn't be doing this honestly if you weren't asking me. You know, when are we gonna do something? So,
Practically begging.
I wouldn't say you were begging. You were just like, you were persistent. You were reminding me, like, hey, we should do something. And I
It's a very
completely
nice
agree.
way of saying that.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I wanted to do something. I was just like, I got so much stuff to do. What am I gonna do?
I gotta wake up, and then I gotta go to sleep, and oh, this is so bad. This might be the most hideous rover I've ever made in my life. No, it's fine. It's practical. That's what it is.
Just like, I just made a decision. I was just like, this wall gets no windows because I don't have time to place them. Sorry.
I can always just go in and sort the windows out.
Yeah, it's that'll be completely up to you.
Now, what block fits in here? Is the question. Well, it's technically a rover. I think.
It has wheels. It has seats.
Yes, it does.
Okay, it's a rover.
That's it. You're ready, yeah.
That's it. It has wheels. It has seats. We don't worry about anything else. I'm like trying to give this a more interesting shape. Again, completely unnecessary, but these are the things I think about when I'm building. I'm like, oh, I want this to look cool. Not important at all. Shifty. Not important at all.
Definitely one thing that I do not think about.
Well, then it'll be exciting when you come over here and you're like, what am I looking at? Oh, I don't even know what block fits in this.
I think this is a bit front heavy. Alright. Time to rework it. There. Let's try that. Okay, not too shabby. Oh, that gives us a block back. A block that doesn't exist on the other side. Interesting. Symmetry's just gone out the window already.
Yep. I just threw symmetry out. I was liking symmetry for a little bit there, and then I decided I wasn't. I actually had mirroring on for a second. It seemed like a wise decision, and now we're branching out.
I don't want to poke through there and see what's going on. How many minutes have we got left?
Nothing too crazy. We have 5 minutes left, 4.5. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
all right.
feeling all right. Yeah, actually, I'm feeling all right at this point. I have functional stuff done, so yeah, we should be all right.
I was done with functional ages ago.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have my work cut out for me over there. I think I need.
I'm trying to make it look pretty.
Windows here.
It's, what more do you want? I actually don't know what else. What else we need? I think it's done.
Oh, I wish. I wish I felt like that.
You don't even have to come on this side. We can just start with this one.
Oh gosh. That's kind of scary, actually. Yes, that window. This one.
Oh yeah, let's put that there. That will do your head in. I love it.
I feel like I'm actually trying to build something and you're like actually just messing with me. Oh no.
Tell you what, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Needs a roof though. How would we get a roof on this thing?
Should I go with solar or I guess I can just or wind. I guess wind. Like wind is a safer.
I mean, solar's quite good because of the new updates. Because the event controller and a camera can.
Yeah,
kinda
but
make,
wind works at night.
True.
I'm gonna go with wind because it's just more consistent. We got 3 minutes left. I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with wind. You can always change it. You got all the time in the world. So,
Yeah. First thing, delete it all.
like, remove the wind and put a solar panel. The sun tracking solar panel would be
That's
cool. I don't have time for it.
Right. What am I missing? Right. Let's do spot checks. Do you want me to leave it on its landing gear? Since we only have 2 minutes left.
Yes, please. I'll leave it so I can edit
So I
it.
can't confirm or deny that it works.
Okay, that's fine.
We got one of those. We got one of those. We got one of those. Okay. Alright, we need to name it. That's an important part before I hand it over.
You don't want me to name it? That's understandable.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, what am I doing? I think that makes sense. For a ship name. Has this thing actually lost its... No. Oh no, it's good. Cool. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not even going to touch anything else.
Nice. That makes one of us. I'm getting there. I'm feeling better about it slowly.
Yeah.
I think I actually feel pretty good. Aside from there being no light, I got 20 seconds. I'm gonna put a light in here, and then I think that's gonna be the last thing I do. Well, we'll just go with the super generic blah light, because I know that that will get big enough to work. And it needs paint, but the paint job we can discuss. And I'm happy. That's 15 minutes right now. So
That is.
Yep.
Let's swap.
It is what it is. I'm gonna come look. Oh, we need to fix the sun here a little bit.
That's alright. I had spotlights. We're okay.
There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna look at what you got. This is what you got for me. Okay.
It's alright.
Maybe I shouldn't look at it. Maybe we should just start the 15 minutes.
Alright, that's fair.
All right, I'm gonna reset the time. Are you ready over there?
How do I get into this place?
There's a door. All right, I'm gonna start. 3, 2, 1. 15 minutes start.
Go for it.
Now, I did not set up anything for a hotbar for a vehicle.
Oh my god. The talk about this is small form. You know, there's mini houses you see on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah, it's a starter thing, like, right? Is that not what I was supposed to do? I don't know. I thought it was a good size. I'm actually really proud of it. I'm proud of what I got done. This vehicle's not bad at all, actually.
I mean,
This
you've
looks pretty good.
done a lot though. I mean, there's one little bit here that's hurting a little bit, but we can fix that.
I'm gonna move your wheels in. Your front wheels. Hope you don't mind.
No, actually, that's a terrible idea that I got. Right. We need this. That's better. I actually don't know what to do on this one. I'll be honest with you. You've kind of covered everything.
I know, right? Like, I actually was really happy. I was like, "Dang, I got a lot of stuff." You could,
You got,
I don't know,
you
the
got storage
lighting.
on here. I mean, oh, okay. I could do lighting.
There's some lighting issues for sure. There could be a
Where's
lot
the,
more decoration on the outside, in my
where's-
opinion.
You got the beds. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Like, it took an hour just to place some wheels, and then realized that the wheels are the wrong size. Gosh dang it. I didn't even realize they had 2x2 wheels.
No.
Nobody uses those. And by nobody, I mean I don't use those. I'm gonna spend like the first couple minutes just trying to place different wheels. Gosh. Okay, these are the 3x3 left. Okay. Finally, jeez. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. We got 2 seats. Cargo, med.
I know what you
there's
forgot.
a fish tank, probably. We got 4 small batteries. I think that's going to be sufficient. Yeah.
Oh, that's not exactly where I was gonna. Yeah.
Do you have a gyro on here?
I do, thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Should
Dang, yeah. I mean,
It's
the essentials are done. You were right about that. The essentials are done on this. I'm going to add a bumper to it. I think that would be wise.
does this work? Oh my gosh. How am I meant to? That's not gonna work. Oh, I'm in trouble.
A little bit of a bumper.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm going to. If I've achieved anything, I need to be reminded that this is the most important part of the game. Alright, what are we going to put up there? What can we put up there is the question. Hmm. Definitely got to be that. And then, oh my goodness, I still got 10 minutes. What am I going to be doing? What
I
am I
know,
going to do
right?
for
The
10
the
minutes?
first 15 minutes were like panic, and now the next 10 minutes was like, I'm just kind of looking at it, I'm like, this looks good, that looks good. This feels all right. I guess I could get a little bit more dramatic with some of the changes I make. Uh,
If you get dramatic, I'm going to get dramatic.
I haven't yet. I really haven't changed anything. I'm just trying to think of things to add, which would be cool. I thought of a couple that I think are nice.
What am I missing? What are we missing? I mean, lights. Yeah, lights.
I'm adding completely like frivolous things because the function is there. So
Where in the world are we going to put lights?
are you looking on the
It's like,
inside? I used
yeah.
every available space on the inside. There's one light. It's fine. That's every single build of mine in a nutshell. Like there's zero open interior space. I don't believe in it. If
Oh,
there's room for something, there should be something.
well, I deleted something and I don't know what it was.
Oh no. That's all right.
Um,
This doesn't. Oh, it does. It has a beacon and an antenna. I feel like it needs more batteries. That's really what's killing me. I want to add some more.
okay. No, I need to stop messing out. Oh, here. Right.
Yeah, a few more batteries. That's fine. And you have lights on the front. No tail lights. We'll add those.
Oh, is that a half you monkey?
Yeah, I used a lot of half blocks in weird places. I was trying to. That was when I was talking about making an interesting shape. Yeah, that was my solution. Just add half blocks in a bunch of weird places.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden the time seems like it's going faster. Now I have ideas. It's
Oh, yeah.
we're about halfway through.
Dangerous.
About halfway through.
Well, I don't think I've achieved anything, but I think that's okay. Oh.
Get rid of that weather.
Nothing to see, nothing to see.
I'm liking this vehicle. I'm liking it so far. It does need paint, but that's again not something I'm gonna concern myself with. Maybe we could put some heat vents here.
I think that had no functional presence, but I'm taking it. Mm-hmm.
Put this back. Have the heat vents behind it. Um, I'm drawing a huge blank on what I should add to this. I really no idea.
It's not a big build, is it? So it's
No, it's so small. Like there's not much room for adding stuff. And it's like got the things that I would have put on it so far. So I'm literally just decorating it with various other blocks.
I mean, decorating is a strong word for me. I don't think I'm decorating.
Oh, I'm like, what did I lose off this side? I lost the ladder.
That's a key part.
Yeah, I put that back. I like the ladder. That was a good one. I literally just cleared the weather. What is happening? Get out of here. For some reason, weather, when I'm on a time constraint, it makes me even more nervous. Like it just it gets to me. Gets to me.
Oh, why in the world? Definitely deleted something I wasn't meant to. Hmm.
This is what we need. We need a sign. In case we forget which way the vehicle's supposed to drive. There we go. That's better.
Actually, that does remind me of something that we do need. One of those. But where are we gonna fit it, is the question. Hmm. You know what? That'll do. Hmm. Yeah.
All right. 1.5 minutes. You're gonna come back over here and you're gonna be like, "What did you change?" Thank you. I'm gonna set up a hotbar real quick.
I kind of feel that way as well, I'll be honest with you.
It just means that we actually had, we had plenty of time on the first one, which is kind of cool.
It's a lot of pressure.
I like that. That's cool. Yeah. I could add a. Nothing. I'm flipping through my hotbar setups. I'm like, no, don't need that. I think O2 would have been nice to have on this, but I don't see a place that I really want to like shove that in. So I'm just not going to do it.
Depends where we start. Do we really need O2?
No. And we're not. You know what? We're not going to have jetpacks. So no, we really.
Oh no! I
really
thought of
don't.
something. No, and it's not enough time.
Oh, yep. And time is up.
I just thought of something I could have done.
Shoot. All right. Well, I'm gonna come over there and turn off the weather again, real quick. Remove weather, and we'll take a look at this, and we'll take a look at the other one together. Oh, an antenna. You know what? That's a great idea. I totally spaced out on that.
There you go.
And I like the new big.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm right here. I like the big wind turbine. That's really nice. I
That's
actually
interesting,
had
isn't
that
it?
on my hotbar, and then I'm like, I just didn't use it. I don't know why, but it's beautiful. So I
Well,
like that
I
change.
accidentally deleted your previous one from the base, so
Oh, well,
I was like, we'll try this.
happy accident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. I see you've kept the general shape of it, which
Oh, I didn't touch the shape.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Except for like, I really don't like how I made this corner, but I just didn't have time to
Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought
do
you were
it
going for
right.
some strange.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like the front is kind of weird. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
But-
Spotlight on top. That's cool. I put a spotlight on the car
Yeah.
too, because that's
So
good. Okay, yeah, nice, nice,
advertising, because
very nice.
this
I
is
like
how it
that.
pays for the series. And more importantly, if we go up the stairs,
Ah, that's you know what? I thought
Forgot
of
the
that.
bathroom.
I thought of that, and then I just like I forgot it. I forgot it entirely, and then I'm like, you know what?
well,
That's
there you go.
perfect.
See,
We really do need it. That was perfect. Sweet.
that's the extent of what I did. Although there is a massive gap in your kitchen area.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll think of something to put there when we actually start playing.
I was going to
something we-
move the vent up there, but then I was like, well, that's kind of pointless because
It's not attached. The other thing I just realized is we have an air vent.
But we don't need it.
We don't have. Yeah, actually, we don't need it, which is a good thing because we don't have an O2H2 generator on this. So the air vent's going to do nothing because we don't have an air vent outside to pull stuff in, and
We
the air
can't use
vent-
hydrogen anyway because of the lack of jetpacks.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we're going to need it for fuel for ships eventually, but yeah, we're not going to need it right away. So I guess an O2H2. We're starting on Earth, so it's actually not a big deal. It's just cosmetic, I guess. I like the addition here. I like this. This is good. And
Got a support embrace for the.
I figured we'd have an
wall.
awning for our car to park under in case there is weather. Hopefully
Oh
it
yeah.
doesn't strike the car then.
Hopefully not.
Lightning. I think lightning on the server, lightning damage is probably off, but that was just like that was my concern. Like I don't know how big the car is going to be, but hopefully we can park it under. I like that you added some lighting here. We needed.
I was
that.
terrible. I was trying to do it, and then I realized
I think.
plates wouldn't fit on it because the plates were thinner than the.
Yeah, I was expecting like a light on top, but the light there works fine too. What is
Yeah.
what happened to this block? Is it just painted a different color, or is it?
Just
Why is it not?
move on.
Okay. That's
Just-
cool. So this is going to be our starting base. We'll do a paint job on it,
Yes.
depending on what we decide for faction colors. We'll do a paint job on it, and then we'll get it in the world somehow, and that's where we're going to start at. And then our vehicles over here.
Let's come have a look.
I haven't done much, but I'm gonna break it off.
Is this a sign literally to say vehicle goes that direction?
Yes, in case anyone forgets, I was gonna put a sign that says driver's seat on the left side, but they don't
Yeah.
have that option, so,
Oh no.
so I couldn't put that there. I should have done an LCD, like this is the driver's side.
What are
That'd be
these? Is
funny.
this like neon bars or something?
Yeah, so those are neon tubes. If you give them 0 color, they just show up as black, so you can use them as decorative flattery looking things.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, there's not a
Self-push.
whole lot going on. Like I added a little bit of support structure. I added a couple batteries to the bottom. This is something that I kind of like. There's
Oh, nice.
and you can use this as like a rotating camera to kind of like zoom in and look at things, and to be a spotlight at night. I don't know. Cosmetic, completely cosmetic. But I'm like, what else do I do with this?
Does this count as our first functional ship? Not really.
I think it's a start for one. It's not
It might
bad.
need a few tweaks.
What's our faction gonna be? We need a faction name too.
Um,
We can take ideas for that as well.
yeah. I was going to be
we
very
need-
boring and go for something like EGS or something, or
Yeah.
ESS.
Yeah, that's the same thing I would do too. So hopefully somebody comes up with a better faction name because neither of us are creative on that front.
No,
We'll
because
just
that's
call this-
gonna be the name for all the ships anyway. If we ever add it to a collection or something, might be
Yeah,
worth.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and you got the red lights at the back. And you kept my ladder as
Something
well.
simple. Something simple.
So this is something that I've never thought about doing. Is just taking the what is it? The bunker doors.
The blast
There,
doors
yeah.
make really good bumpers because they're extremely durable.
Yeah,
And they
it
don't
just looks
deform.
better than the flat wall.
Yeah,
I, had
I
there.
liked the graded look though. I actually put heat vents behind the grates, so when we drive, they need to be tuned still. But then when we drive, the grates will open and it'll like turn orange or something in the front, which would be kind of interesting.
Oh, that would be
Decorative.
interesting.
Everything I added was decorative, except the bumpers. I think the bumpers are potentially useful. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have made the left cockpit the main cockpit. That's really what I should have done. Oh dear. We're gonna have our first crash. Didn't even get off the ice like
You
back.
could just use. Oh,
There we go. There we go. I thought you'd be able to do it with one gyro. It's a little bit dangerous, but it's
oh,
doable.
definitely.
But I'm excited
Yeah.
for this. I'm excited for the playthrough, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see what kind of shenanigans we get into with the other players, because it is going to be on open server. So there are going to be other people playing. It is through the Discord, so it's not just randos that we're going to run into, but there are going to be other players, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun to interact with people and do some trading, maybe do some battles.
I think so. I think any events would be welcomed.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them will be interested in doing that, so should be fun. All right, thanks for watching, and check out Elusive Ghost channel for sure. He does all sorts of stuff over there. You do a lot of indie game stuff, and you've reviewed games and done different things. You talked with a couple of like game creators too.
I have.
There's some interesting stuff for sure. So I've been watching your videos and I've been enjoying it a lot. That's my workout go-to when I'm exercising. I watch your videos. So it's a lot of fun.
At least it's
check
not
out.
putting you to sleep. So
No, it's
Yeah.
it's good. It's energizing. Yeah, check that out,
Alright.
and look forward to the series. See you soon.
hey.